All right, guys, on to our next investigation. This time it's one we have done before, and it is the Peterborough Museum. And we're looking forward to doing it again. And this time I have Dawn. Is it Dawn?
Is it Dawn or is it Claire or
Claire,
is it
what's no.
Jill?
Jill,
yeah.
Is it
What am I
Gail?
called?
Oh, it might be Gail.
Wind.
There we go. So, looking a bit orange tonight. But we're going to be investigating the Peterborough Museum. Cag isn't here. Cag is back in Australia. How cool is that? So we're going to see what we get in there. Because last time we were here, it was really, really interesting. All right, Andy, here we are again.
Yes, nice to have you back again.
It's really great to be back. I was really excited about coming down. Now, for those who've never been to the museum before, haven't watched our previous episodes, if you can tell us a bit about this building and what it was used for?
Certainly, yeah. The first recorded evidence on the building is a Tudor mansion that was built here by Sir Humphrey Orme, who was a member of Henry VIII's inner chamber. The next stage of the house was a gentleman called, I forgot it. Thomas Cook.
Okay, we might.
That's it. Yeah.
Without the laughing.
Yeah. Oh dear, you do so many of these. Thomas Cook, not the Thomas Cook, the travel company, but he was new money from Manchester. He had got money from the cotton mills, and he knocked down the Tudor house and he built the Georgian house you see today. He was the magistrate of the town at one point, and there is quite a few stories that actually go with that as well. Then the house was built as the Georgian house in about 1816, and then in about 1869 it became the first infirmary in Peterborough. And then we move on to 1929 when the Memorial Hospital was opened, and then it went to the new Memorial Hospital, and this was given over to the Peterborough Scientific, Antiquarian and Archaeological Society.
Okay.
And basically that was a forerunner of the museum, which you are standing in now.
Right. And it is an amazing museum, so if you can ever get down here to Peterborough, definitely call in, because there's so much, isn't there?
Oh yes, yeah, we're very proud of the museum, very proud at all.
It even goes right back to the Roman.
It does. We have a large Roman settlement around this area. We have our own Roman town, Dura Brevi. We're on one of the major roads that came through Ermine Street. We have our own fort at Longthorpe, and also we had a massive pottery industry, and we actually had a 3-story Roman palace, right, which gives you then an impression of the wealth and importance of this area.
Yeah. I'd like to talk about this staircase first. I don't know. We
yes,
get to where
certainly.
there has been an experience, I guess. This area here, it's reported an Australian ghost.
Yes, it is. This is the spot where Sergeant Hunter is actually seen. He's been seen by numerous people, from contractors to members of the public. He's been seen here, and he drifts into the room just behind you, and he is mainly seen here though, and he'll fade away. He was a Australian soldier who was injured in France, and his wounds were so bad that he was shipped back to England, and he was on his way to a hospital in York, but unfortunately his wounds were so bad they had to drop him here at the infirmary in Peterborough. Unfortunately, he passed away here, and because we couldn't get him back to his family, the city of Peterborough actually put on a full funeral for him and a memorial in the city cemetery, and we still now celebrate the Anzac Day.
Oh wow. Do you know why he would be on this section?
Right above where we are
Yeah.
is the actual operating theatre, and if you can see where the chandelier is now, during the time of the hospital, where the elephant head is here,
Yeah.
was basically you'd pull a hospital bed there, and you would get winched up
Oh wow.
up to where the chandelier is, and
Yeah.
then pushed actually in to the operating theatre.
Okay. Now your daughter had an experience here, didn't she?
She did. She's 24 now, and when she was about 5, she used to come in a lot with her mum, and they'd have lunch, because behind you is what is the staff canteen. And we were just sitting there one day, and she just looked and she said, "Daddy, can I give the soldier a sandwich? He looks hungry." And obviously, you don't want to scare a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
So I just said, "Yes, of course you can, darling." And she just said, "Oh, it's okay, he's gone." So didn't think any more of it actually, but being a child, when we went down to say goodbye, she was in the shop and she pointed to a book. They've got Sergeant Hunter on the front of it. So as far as we know, that was what she had seen.
Yeah.
She'd seen Sergeant Hunter.
Oh wow. So has there been any recent sightings?
We've had a couple. It's funny, we seem to get quite a lot of contractors that actually see him. I don't know if that's because they come in early and they're going late, but we do have some members of the public who have actually seen them recently, because we have a lot of candlelit tours and also tours like this where people come in, and he has been seen a few times lately.
All right, so where are we going next?
Next we're going into our first people gallery.
Right.
It tracks the history of the Peterborough area from prehistory right through the Bronze Age, Iron Age, all into the Roman occupation, right through to the medieval period. And we have had quite a bit of activity in this
Okay.
area,
Shall we-
especially down near the bottom. A lot of people feel it around the sword and the shield. The shield is a cavalry, Roman cavalry shield.
All right. So is it a real shield or is it just a...
No, that's a reproduction, but the
Reproduction.
sword is a real sword.
Oh, okay.
One of the recent groups of investigators who came in said they felt extremely uncomfortable here, to the point where they decided they needed to leave, and it almost felt like they were being pushed out.
Right.
And when they were being pushed, they could hear jangling like metal or sort of chain or whatever.
Chain mail or...
Yeah, as they were going, but as I say, they just felt really, really uncomfortable
Yeah.
in here. And it's now an area that some staff find very uncomfortable, and even some of their volunteers.
Yeah. Have they
who,
had anything happen in here?
Yes, we have some of the volunteers. There's a couple that have actually seen shadow figures. And if the coin case light gets left on, you have to come into the gallery to turn it off, and then
Right.
you're in the pitch black, and you get a real urge that you should get out as quick as you can.
It's a good place to come.
Yes, unless you're turning the key case.
All right, so where are we going next?
We are now going down to the oldest part of the building, which is the Tudor Vaults.
You're looking very nervous there, Gail.
I'm very brave, really.
I feel,
Honestly.
yeah, I feel
What's
you
your
had an
favourite bit?
excellent time down here last time.
Watching these three. She's moved.
I just felt a drop through my stomach.
What did you say? Oh, it's a ghost.
really enjoyed it.
Did you ever get rid of the bruises?
No. Yeah, I've still got the marks now. And we haven't seen Luke for about 2 years.
He just disappeared into the void.
That was
Yeah.
his last job.
He hasn't been seen since.
That's it.
All right, so I'll let you take the lead because I
Yeah.
have a habit of going in wrong directions.
Interesting point is that when Squire Cook took over the building and actually knocked down the Tudor house, he actually built the new Georgian one on top of the Tudor footings.
All right.
Not sure if this was just a canny Manchester new money guy or
Yeah.
saving some money, or it was just the fact that it sort of fitted his plan
Yeah.
of what he wanted. So you can actually see where it changes,
Yeah.
and this here is actually a Tudor window. We have we have 2 of those
Okay.
left. So this is the vaults. They date from the Tudor period. They would be used for all sorts of different storage, from wine to dry goods to meat. And this is one of our most spookiest parts of the building. We have lots of occurrences that have gone on here, and we have lots of ghost show that goes on here. And I think the best thing to do here
Yeah.
is actually let you talk to Kieran, who is actually one of our tour guides who gives tours to people down here.
Excellent. So first of all, Kieran, we haven't asked you, how long have you worked here?
Mixture of volunteering and paid work. I've been here for about 11 years.
Oh wow, so quite a while.
Oh yes, definitely, yeah.
So you've had plenty of experiences.
Yes. Yeah, fair amount, especially down here in the vaults.
So it's your favourite place.
Yeah.
So looking around, what have you had here? Did you want to take me through and
Absolutely.
show me where you've had things happen?
Yeah, sure, if you'd like to follow me.
I would love to follow you.
So, in general, the first half down this corridor, I usually feel sort of relaxed, like not, I wouldn't say jumping for joy, but I feel comfortable. It's more when you get to the second half, the bottom half of the corridor, that's when the atmosphere turns.
Yeah. I must admit, because I'm going to say,
Yes.
I actually agree with you with that, because when I was doing the investigation here in the last episode, we pretty much worked down here, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And I was feeling very comfortable down there. And don't know about you, Gail, what were you feeling?
It wasn't very comfortable at all, I'm afraid. And even less so when someone pokes me on my back. Thank you.
I didn't mean to, I just bumped into you.
So, but I agree, it did feel more comfortable down there.
Yes, definitely.
So you reckon about halfway down?
Yeah, halfway down feels okay. It's more when you get to the bottom half, that's when the atmosphere
Right.
turns very oppressive.
Okay.
So I'd like to show you my least favourite room down here. Nicknamed the coal cellar.
Right.
This room I am not a fan of.
Mm-hmm.
There have been a fair few times when I've been doing vaults tours down here, and I've been sitting in the corner in the stool, and I have seen dark figures move inside these alcoves.
Oh.
Little bit of history.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these rooms were actually used as a mortuary in the early days of the hospital.
Right.
And some people believe that is a contribution to the paranormal activity that occurs down here. This next story, it happened just after the vault tours began back in
Right.
2015. Now, as I mentioned, humidity, we have to keep a check on it for both conservation reasons, but also health and safety. If you've got asthma, for example, it can be difficult to breathe down here. So we have dehumidifiers.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, most of the rooms were above 80% humidity. So had to get all the dehumidifiers out and plug them in. And I was just getting dehumidifiers out, and in the wine cellar, in my peripheral, I saw this short, dark, humanoid figure, like just pure black, like a silhouette, just sort of creep out, look almost like looking at what I'm doing. Was there for a few seconds before retreated back into the wine cellar again.
So you saw it in the doorway?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's been seen before. I seem to remember you talking about.
Yes.
Is it a hunch person?
It is. It's some time been described as almost like a ball of old sacking
Right.
that then has facial features and really, really scruffy, and as though it's a small child or person or old man who's basically, that's his clothing, that's his possessions.
So it's like underway.
And he seems to have a real sense that this is his place. This is where he is. And we don't know, that could mean that, excuse me, he spent his whole life down here as a servant, or
Yeah.
but he really does sometimes not like people down here.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So all the more reason to be down here then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, another story, again, took place here in the corridor, and it was not long after the vault tours began. And again, it was a humidity thing. I was setting up dehumidifiers. I did the first 2 rooms, and I just said to myself, 2 rooms down, 3 more to go. Behind me, I heard a like a deep growling sigh. Ironically, I didn't take much notice of it at the time. It was only until I went back upstairs that I thought, hang on, what, did I just hear a growl behind me? I like to think it was the small, scruffy individual that was basically telling me I was taking far too long setting up
Right.
the dehumidifiers and I should hurry up.
And get out.
Yeah.
So you get the impression that whatever's here doesn't want people here, just wants
Yeah.
to be, yeah.
In a way, I almost interpret it as if you have random people just coming into your home without invitation, like looking around, taking pictures, everything like that, you would get a bit annoyed, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of how this entity feels. I feel that, as Andy said, probably spent most, if not all, of his working life in down this corridor, in these rooms, toiling away, and developed almost a sense of connection, and feels that, you know, now that people are coming down here having vault tours and candlelit ghost tours and the like, I almost feel like he feels that the only thing that he had in his life is being taken away from him.
It's privacy.
Yeah, and I think that's why he gets so hostile to people. Yeah. There was an incident back in 2006 when a woman was down here in this similar light level, down in the wine cellar, which is where I think he is at his most strongest. She was in semi-darkness, like doing the typical sort of, is anybody here, etc. And then she felt a hand touch her shoulder, and then just like deep breathing.
Okay.
Freaked her out so much that she screamed and bolted down these corridors, climbing over a member of staff who was investigating the screaming.
Yeah.
To date, I've never had anything of that calibre happen to me, but hey, there's still time.
Still time.
But yeah, I mean, in terms of like hostility, it's not extremely physical violence. Like,
It's
no.
just annoyance.
Yeah, it's almost like he knows how to scare people. I think he knows that, you know, attacks and okay, I see that the
Somebody's
original
got very, very close to me.
Yeah.
All I can hear is a heavy breathing next to me.
Oh, I see. Well, luckily it's her, not anything else. But yeah, I think he knows that he doesn't have to resort to, scratches and bites and everything like that. I think he knows that messing with people's heads works really well, because atmosphere down here, even when the lights are on, it is quite eerie, like a dungeon. And topping it off with him, I think he knows that most people are a bit on edge, thinking, oh God, what's happening? And then he does what he does, and it works.
So you ready for this?
I had to put some metal ties in
Yeah.
because the plastic ones are, obviously if there's a fire, they melt. And he was really playing up. He was making me feel really, really horrible. And I literally, I know it sounds really daft, just said, look, just leave me alone, go away, I've got to do this. And for about the next hour, everything felt fine, and then it just started again.
She took too long.
Probably, yes, as Kieran said. I just took too long and he wanted me out.
Yeah, is it time to go?
Let's see, no, it seems to be...
So where is he mainly seen?
Well, in general, he's normally seen really anywhere in this room. When I have been on a vault tour, when I've been doing vault tours in the past.
You're right.
Did you hear that?
I'm not painting a very brilliant picture.
It's a great picture. Keep going. It's great. So would you say there's more activity if you were to do the whole of this vaults? Is there more activity down this end than there is?
Absolutely, yes. In fact, when we're heading down the corridor again, I'll show you the exact marker on where it starts to get oppressive.
Right.
But yes, this end of the vaults, this is when the atmosphere, like I say now, I'm feeling quite on edge.
Yeah, I'm feeling very comfortable
Like
at the moment. What?
I'm feeling just like Kieran.
How are you feeling, Andy?
At the moment, I'm feeling quite okay.
Yeah.
I get the feeling sometimes that he goes up and down and he picks his people
Right.
that he doesn't like. But Kieran's down here a lot of the time.
Yeah.
He does a lot of the tours now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Enjoy.
How are you going to get in? Oh, I just unlock it now.
You stay?
No, I think Alison's quite keen to do it on her
What?
own.
So I'm down in the vaults at the moment, and Andy and Kieran have left us, haven't they, Gail?
They have.
They have, so it is just Gail and me. I was going to do it on my own, but Gail insisted. Gail insisted on coming down here and joining me. And you might not be able to see her, but we also have Cag. Don't we, Cag? Ta-da! So Cag may be across the other side of the world, but doesn't mean to say that she can't work. Isn't that true, Cag?
I know, you came up at a ridiculous time in the morning I'm used to working nights, I'm not used to working mornings.
What time is it there, Cag?
She's 8 o'clock now, so it's all good.
All right, so we're going to do some investigating down here. All right, just wondering if there is anybody here tonight. If you can let me know. Sorry if you don't want us here. I've heard that you're not very happy about having people intruding. You like your space. So we won't stay long if you come out and say hello. Maybe you can light any of these lights up just to let us know. I don't know if you remember us. We've been here before. My name's Alison.
My name's Gail.
My name's Cag.
And Cag looks like she's not here, but she is. It's a very... How do you describe that to a spirit?
It's just modern technology.
She's not passed away, but she is with us tonight. So would you be able to light up one of these lights, please? Any of the lights, just let us know you're there. And then maybe we can talk, and if you want us to leave, you can tell us. That's a stomach. That was your chili, was it? Or your...
Not sure it was, but...
Oh, okay. So that wasn't your stomach?
It was. No, it sounded like it was from over there to me.
Oh, okay. Not a stomach then. Why am I getting a shadow? Oh, good enough. That's on the floor. I don't need that light anymore, do I? We can darken it up a bit, Gail.
Oh, lovely.
Because we don't need the light because we're not live.
We can have it a bit darker,
There we
That's
go.
good, isn't it?
Oh, that's good. You love it, Doc.
I do,
There we
honestly.
go. That's darker.
That's filled me with such joy.
In the dark, creepy thing that's down there, that is it the wet dog? Can you just come and say hello? Here, boy. Here, boy.
Piss off.
That wasn't the ghost. No lights? Was that scared?
Yeah.
The obelisk just said scared.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh,
It's it's reading Jill.
Oh, or even Gail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Or Dawn or Claire.
Whatever your name is.
Yeah.
We like to have a little bit of fun. It's not at your expense, by the way. It's just at our own expense. It's because we're so happy to be here and share your space and spend some time with you. Are you all right with me and Dawn, Gail, or Jill be down here? Is that you?
That was my fault, yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Can I get you to
Hold the camera.
hold the camera down the hallway?
Yeah.
Because I can't do it with all these hands. Well, I can't do it with all these hands.
I can't do it with all these hands.
I've got a little box in my hand, and I'm going to put that little box just on the little thing here, the little shelf. All right. So if you can put your voice on it, that would be really good, because you've got to position yourself so you can... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Are you coming out the door, are you? That was the lantern.
Is that the lantern?
Yeah. And I put the lantern right at the end in the doorway. To that
Oh, cool.
creepy room at the end. That was cool.
All the lights lit up as
They
well.
did.
didn't
Yeah. All right. So we've given you our names. Could you give me your name, please? On this little box. I'm going to ask a question.
How many minutes is it till we can go upstairs? No, do you mind us being here?
coming from. Gag?
Can you tell me, did you either live or work in this building, please?
So why do you stay here? Is this your home? Is this where you feel safe? Maybe you can light one of those lights up again. Did you do it accidentally? Did you not notice that light was there? Did you get too close to the door? Tag stomach. All right, we're going to listen back. Bring that again. I'll put it next to you.
Nobody's quite sure who you are.
That bang. That's at the door.
Was it the lads, do you think? So they said half an hour, didn't they?
Is somebody there? Hello? No?
The keys are in the door. Are they still there?
Yeah. Okay. That's not the lads. You would have heard them coming down the steps anyway. Did you hear the bangs?
Yeah, I didn't hear the bang, but I can hear your reactions to it, so
Okay.
yeah. They would make themselves known.
Yeah. There it is again. It's every time we start playing this. See, they're in the shop, which is not above us. Is it the library above us?
Because the shop's at the back, isn't
The
it?
shop's at the other end, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, listen back.
Alright, so there's nothing talking. I might do a Estes
Okay.
while I've got you.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to go to the dark creepy end.
What?
So you can ask some questions.
Chuffing chuffers. She's going to go a long way away from me.
Mind you, I think I should leave that thing with Gail. There you go. You'll be an investigator before you know it.
Yes. Honestly, I think
Is she ready yet?
I can hear the noise.
So you can hear the thing and she's got the headphones on.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. I think she's all right.
Oh my god, it is freezing!
Oh,
Okay. All right. So can
Alright,
you
take them off because...
she's taking them off.
Whoops, shit.
Okay.
Trodden on a piece of equipment.
She doesn't like it.
No, I do. I'm just going to explain. It is absolutely freezing on my legs down there. But it's not cold down here.
Okay.
No,
It's a very warm location because of all the piping and whatnot.
yeah.
And there's a massive chill on my leg. There's no windows and there's no air vents. So just thought I'd tell you that.
Yeah, thanks.
It's all right, me that's down here. You're up there. You're safe.
Chuffing taters.
All right. Is she ready again?
I can't see her. She's a bloody long way away. Yeah.
No, she's good. It's all right. Okay. Does anybody down the far end? We've got a lady down there called Alison. She's wearing some funny things on her ears. Can you say her name for me, please? Can you say Alison?
Out.
What was that?
Out.
Okay. Oh, so you're not keen on her being there? Okay, do you have any questions you want to ask out?
Yeah. Is there a dog down there with you?
You get the dog to sit next to Alison so she can feel it being there?
Who is it?
Who was that?
Who is it?
Okay. Well, the lady with the funny things on her ears is Alison. Now you can't see me, but my name is Cag.
He was.
And the lady that stood there looking absolutely terrified is Gail. But she answers to many names. So, we've told you our name. Can you tell me what your name is, please? You try really hard and tell me your name, so we know who we're talking to.
I thought something was standing next to me then.
She thought someone was standing next to her then.
I just jumped.
Made her jump.
What? A full heart? Oh, has she got the headphones on still?
Yeah.
Okay. If that was you stood next to Alison, thank you for that. Can you do me a big favour, just to make sure that we know it's you? Can you play with her hair, please? Just stroke her hair. Now, she's very precious about her hair. Can you stroke her hair for me, please? Then I know it's you. And I'd be really grateful.
Music.
Is that music?
Yeah.
Did you like music? We like music as well.
Stop.
If you don't want to talk to us, can you make a noise so we know that you're there? Or stroke Alison's hair?
Stop.
Stop.
Okay. You're not happy, are you? Feel free to ask out, Gav, if you've got any questions you want to ask, or if you just want to stand out, I don't mind either way.
Sleep. Leave.
Sleep. Leave.
Sleep, leave.
Do you want us to leave? I'm very happy to.
Go.
Go.
Oh, so somebody's not happy about you being there in the slightest, is it? Did you live down there?
Did you work
Did you
down
work?
there? Sorry.
No, it's exactly the same question.
Not a lot coming out.
Oh, she's coming back. I am pleased. Oh, I've got my mate back.
Not a lot going on. It's really quite quiet.
Did you feel anything?
Did I feel anything?
Yeah.
Not really. I did. It's very cold down that end on the legs.
Right.
And for a split second, I opened my eyes and turned my head. And I don't know if the camera will catch it, but I jumped. And did the second take because for momentarily I thought there was a shadow next to me.
Right.
But that could have just been a trick of the eye because I had my eyes shut and then I opened them and yeah. So who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? But apart from that, nothing's really happening down here.
Oh, shall we leave?
I think we should call the boys down
Yes, that's a good
and
idea.
go down to the room at the end.
The boys will be really missing us.
You didn't feel anything else then down there?
No, not really. Why? You were asking it to do something weird.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't feel any touches or anything. There's none of that. Does any of the boys want to come down? That was a two-way.
I think they're keen.
I bet they've been pacing. They go, come on, hurry up, let's down.
No, I've just opened it just now. If they say why, I'm just going to move some stuff down there.
Okay, I'll capture them as they walk in. There were some strange noises earlier, weren't there? Sounded like something was above us.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm going to see if they were moving around.
Do you remember last time it talked about the library?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
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 Where is he?
Oh, mind that.
Yeah.
He's on his way. He's just locking up.
So far,
Kieran.
very quiet.
So how are we going?
Yeah, very quiet at the moment. I thought we'd move down to the room at the end. I did the headphone thing, but it just said go away, out,
Leave.
Yeah.
leave, stop.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd go down and
Really.
bug it even more.
Yeah.
It was saying the same thing that I say when Arthur comes to my house.
All right, so
Get out, leave, go away.
because if we get any,
We heard some really strange noises.
yeah, were
Where
you above
in
us?
Were you above us?
No, we're in the coffee house, which is the other side of the door.
What's above us down the end there?
Above us is the switch. Is this the switch room or the main
Yeah.
hallway?
So
Not the library.
why would we
We're at
have?
that end.
No, the library's at that end.
Yeah.
It was that end.
Oh, that's the library.
Yeah.
So who would be in the library?
No one. If you remember, we had somebody. We had that lady who said, "What did he say? Wait, he's coming.
Yeah.
He's in the library."
There was
Yeah.
footsteps above us, and it sounded like you lot moving around above us down the end there.
No, we went down that end.
Because we thought you'd come to get us because it was
No.
half an hour.
We were this end because we were getting ourselves a good coffee.
All right, so if there is anybody in here with us, did you hear when I introduced our names? You'd know who Kieran and Andy are. They've been in here enough times. And the reason I have it on us is because so many times on EVP bursts, we thought we got a voice and looked back and found it was us. So I do like to have something to double check on that. All right, I'm going to try again. So I've got a little box, a little orange light on it. I'm going to put that, so if you don't want to come close to us, I'm going to put it down here. Whoops, and walk into things. I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to start it off. My name's Alison.
My name's Gail.
My name's Andy.
My name's Kieran.
So can you
My name's Kag.
Oh, forgot about you. So can you give us your name, please? Who is it who lives in this room here? Going to tag his stomach. Did I just see lights go off?
Yeah, they just all flashed.
I just saw it out the corner of my eye.
Yeah, they all flashed.
Did you used to work in here? Feel free to ask questions. Cag, Gail, Andy.
If there's anybody here, can you let these people know that you're around? Can you try really, really hard to just say your name or make a noise?
Do you feel safe down here? Is this why you stay?
Do you want us to leave?
If you don't want to put your voice on the box, you can tell us an answer with the lights that you see around the room as well. We can use any of the lights going off as a yes. Maybe you can set a light off to let us know you understand. Any of the lights. You like the lantern? Alright, we're just going to listen back. See, there it is again. Not that, the thuds up above us. Alright, so we've got the thuds up above us, but this time the guys are here. There's nobody else in the building.
No, all the doors are locked.
And last time the thirds were at the other end,
Yeah.
weren't they?
So at least now we can say it's definitely not you guys, because we just had it again. Sounds like most of it's happening up there.
If anybody can hear a chicken, mine's kicking off because it wants its breakfast.
It's just something weird out there.
Yes.
Yeah, Kat, that's very random. But we can't
I'm just
hear
saying.
it.
That's all right then.
What's the
It's
chicken
quite
called?
loud.
What's the chicken called?
Chicken. Oh, this is tandoori.
Oh.
She's a murderer.
Oh! Light! Where's the camera? Camera isn't on it. I like the lantern. It's probably the most... What's the word? What's the word, Cag? Familiar.
What?
The lantern's just gone
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
off. Okay. Yeah, you might be at the wrong angle because you're going to catch that light. If I put that down to that level... Ooh, that's not a good shot, is it? What we've got is Kieran's crotch. Hello. The thing is, I said that was a yes, remember?
That was me.
So does that mean you want us to go? Wasn't that what we were asking before? We're going to go in a minute.
Put that up there. So if you can put your voice on that, that would be very much appreciated.
Yeah, they just all flash.
I just thought I'd call my eye.
Yeah, they all flash.
Was that just before you just
Yeah.
made a throw it sound, but
Do you
I thought it was
swear you
a
can?
thud before that.
If there's anybody here, can you let these people know that you're around? Can you try really, really hard to just say your name or make a noise?
Would you rather we weren't in here? Would you like to be left alone? Left alone?
Oh,
Alone?
Yeah.
you hear that?
Yeah.
What was it? Yes.
Rather be left
I don't know, it's a...
Okay.
There. There. I didn't tag it.
Is that okay? I don't know if it's terrible.
I haven't done anything. I'm just been. I'm sat with my arms crossed.
Because it didn't sound like it was coming from the phone when we listened back to it on that.
It's funny, when you asked your question on there, do
Yeah.
you want to be left alone?
Yeah.
It started to go.
I know, it's whenever we talk about do you want to be
Yeah.
left alone, now
You
it's
feel safe down here, this is why you stay.
parked up again.
If you don't want to put your voice on the box, you can tell us and answer with the lights.
That's to the...
We can use any of the lights going off as a yes.
I think that's quite clear.
Mm.
Maybe you can set a light off to let us know you understand. Any of the lights. Do you like the lantern?
And then the lantern started playing out after that.
Alright, just listen back.
The lantern didn't go off at all until I said you could play with the lantern, and
Yeah.
you know the lantern's just not stopping. Is that you? Playing with it?
Power off.
There's another light next to it. Can you see the blue light? You can... You set that off, it'd be good. But by the sound of the thuds and whatnot, it sounds like most of it's happening upstairs and down here. So it might relocate.
What a good idea!
Go and see what's happening up there. Yeah, because it's fairly... Apart from the lantern. I'm just saying, it's fairly quiet. The lantern's going off like crazy. We're going to go upstairs. Quite welcome to join us if you want. And see if anybody wants to talk to us up there. Nobody wants to talk to us in here. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to talk to everybody every day either.
No.
So, all right, we'll leave you in peace. Thank you for playing with the lights, though.
That was pretty cool.
I'll keep getting you there. It's like I'm looking at my phone going, why is it on? And then you just speak and then it... I go, oh, that's weird.
Oh, and people say, are you missing Alison? And then she comes out with something like that. And you're like, It's a good job she's my bestie, I'm telling you.
I go into my own little world of thought. And then
You do, bless your little cotton socks. Right, look guys, if I don't come back on, if you don't need me, nice chatting to you all,
Yeah,
good luck,
you
because
too.
you'll need it being with
Yeah.
Alison.
Love you, bye!
No.
You too, bye. Bye guys.
Yeah, it had truth glazed devil, didn't it?
Yeah.
Let's
Stay, it
just say
says.
stay, Nana.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. We can't stay. I've got other areas to go to.
So if we finish off in the library then, see how we go.
So you've had to come and unlock several doors.
Sorry?
So you've had to come in and unlock several doors to come through, which is no way you would have... Mind you, we heard that even when they were downstairs.
Yeah, there's no... It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It could very well be that one. No, so it's not that one. It's the other one.
Somebody's going, you're not coming in.
Shut the door. So
in the old days, what would this have been? Because it wouldn't
This-
have always been a library.
no, this was part of the new wing because when it was a Georgian house, behind these cases are two windows that have just been blocked up from the original Georgian house. And the door that with double doors we just come through, that was the porch into the lecture room. That was actually Squire Cook's breakfast room.
Okay.
And one of the stories was because he was magistrate, he could basically dish out over his breakfast. He could give people telling offs or send them to the gallows over his bacon and eggs. And there is a story that if you spent the night in the county jail for being drunken and disorderly, and you were brought up before him in the morning, if he found you not to be drunk, he would send you off with a pint of ale.
Okay.
So yes, so where we were standing, right near the entrance to the vaults,
Yeah.
is where we are now. Basically, where you're standing.
All right. So this is where I would have been hearing it.
Yes.
Up here.
Where, if you remember from the first video you had,
Yeah.
when the lady came on, you know, she said he's in the vaults.
Yeah.
He's in the library.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she said it several times,
Yeah.
didn't she?
I say the only thing I've got is the box. Quick play if you like. That's about the only thing I've got going. Until my phone goes flat. Is there anybody in here? We could hear somebody walking around earlier. Sorry to just barge in on you. Hope you don't mind. Anybody? They probably just walked right out the door. I haven't got much, I've only just got what is on here. So if you're going to communicate, it's the only way you can do it. Did somebody tell me who was walking around earlier? I mean, this is funny as well because it's usually random like this, it's just rubbish. And then suddenly you'll get something out that just you go, whoa, that was a little bit unusual. No names to come through? Well, thank you for having us in your house tonight. Sorry if we were invading, if we were being a nuisance. We didn't mean to be. We're just curious, wanted to visit, wanted to chat.
The commons again. On our return.
Would it be all right to come back at some point? Would you be all right with that? If I come and visit again? Or not? You say go away and we'll honour it. And we will honour it this time. Go away, leave. Right.
Adieu.
All right. Obviously not.
That sounded like adieu.
It did, didn't it?
Adieu.
Yeah, till the next time.
Not this time, next time. All right, thank you. I'm going to leave you in peace.
Especially that little bit adieu.
Yeah.
As in, yeah,
It's
go
just
away.
like, okay,
Yeah.
bye-bye. See ya. Go. But that's the whole feeling of it tonight.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it did sound for a minute.
Yeah.
There was that lady's voice that interjected,
Yeah.
basically said, come again.
I thought I heard that
Yes.
as well. I
Yes.
didn't say
Come
anything. I want to see
again.
if you lot heard it.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard
And then
that.
he said, it was after a bit of music and that, he said adieu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely...
I thought I heard another
come
good...
again.
I heard come again, but there's another word almost which meant bye, but it was foreign.
Yeah. We really found nothing.
We found nothing.
They'd all gone on.
Welcome to the paranormal.
Yeah.
I think people appreciate the honesty.
I think that's
I think
why, yeah.
that stuff where it's not believed
Yeah.
anymore is kind of going down, and now people are appreciating the honesty.
That's why I like your
Yeah.
channel, because, as I said, you get those ones where it's very active, but then
Yeah.
you get ones where,
Where there's just nothing.
but you've gone through it.
Are you going to go outside and do it in that, are you?
You've got some fantastic stuff for kids, haven't you?
Yeah, well,
Usually I'm with Keg, but tonight, as I say, Keg's still in Australia, so, and I still have Gail. She survived.
I did.
She survived.
Just about.
She got through it
Yeah.
fine. It was very quiet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So how did you find it tonight?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I
You preferred it being quiet?
I think I couldn't have been in the vaults if it was like last time,
Yeah.
with people walking through people's
Yeah.
bodies and things like that. Yeah.
But, I mean, we got nothing. Well, very little, I think, until I listened back to everything. But very different from the last time we were here. And I think that interests me the most is it shows you don't get it all the time. But anyway, we're going to move on. Well, I am. You're not.
Yeah.
You're just going to...
I'm just going to
I
go
wanted her
to
to move.
bed.
I wanted her to move on with me.
Yeah, but I'm
But
just not
she's
brave
not.
enough. I know I've got to babysit.
Oh,
That's
you let it
Yeah,
slip.
yes.
You're just not brave enough. It's nothing to do with the babysitting,
no,
is it?
it's babysitting. Because Pete's out tomorrow night, so it is babysitting.
Yeah.
Honestly,
All right. Mhm.
swear on, yeah, it is, honestly, but I'm probably not brave enough either.
Neither am I. So tomorrow I'll be doing the 4 crosses, so we'll see how we go with that. All right, catch you later. Last one tomorrow for this trip, and then back to Australia later. So
Bye.
see you later. Bye.